Mining is a Toronto-based company focused on mining Bitcoin. The company is positioning itself to capitalize on Bitcoin's latest surge, which sent the cryptocurrency well over 40,000 US dollars. With an $11.8 million equipment loan in mid-January, HUT.T was able to secure 5,400 units of WhatsMiner M30S Bitcoin mining machines, adding 475 petahashes per second to its mining capacity over the next 6 months. Operations are currently located in Drumheller and Medicine Hat, Alberta. With Tesla buying $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, companies like HUT.T Mining have a lot of potential. If you have no idea what any of those words just meant, you are in the right place. Hi, I'm Maddy Grace. This is 5 Easy Questions, where we break down the markets for new investors. Today, I'm speaking with HUT.T Mining CEO, Jaime Leverton, to get a clearer picture of the company, cryptocurrency, and its investment potential. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jaime.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, I'm going to jump right in. What is Bitcoin and what does it mean to mine it?
Bitcoin is the ultimate store of value. It is secure, it is finite, it is portable, and it cannot be debased. Bitcoin mining is a system that adds transactions and provides security to the Bitcoin blockchain. And it's the process through which new Bitcoin is added to the market.
Amazing. Okay. What is a petahash?
So a petahash is a quadrillion hashes per second. So HUT.T Mining has over a petahash actively in production. And it means that's how much is actively being put into the network to mine new Bitcoin every day. Okay. The hash rate is actually a measurement of how many times the Bitcoin network is able to attempt to complete the calculations in a single second. So 1 petahash is a quadrillion hashes per second.
Oh my gosh, petahash. I wasn't even saying it right. Okay, this is very mathematical. Okay,
it's amazing. All math. The entire premise behind Bitcoin is based in cryptography. It's all just math.
Okay, amazing. What is an online wallet?
So an online wallet is a place where your Bitcoin can be securely stored. So unlike fiat currency, that has a paper element, Bitcoin is a digital currency, and therefore it's stored in digital wallets that are secured to the user. They're accessible through a password and only accessible by the owner of that password.
Cool. Is that like not dissimilar to your Apple Wallet on your phone, but it's not connected to a bank, or is it completely different from that?
It's a bit different from that. And certainly how it's actually built is different from that. And then there are different kinds of wallets. There are cold wallets and hot wallets. Okay. Which a cold wallet means your Bitcoin's actually stored offline, and a hot wallet, it's stored actively online.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, amazing. What's the difference between buying Bitcoin and investing in a Bitcoin miner?
So buying Bitcoin is a process that's done online. You acquire Bitcoin, you would buy it through an exchange, and you would store it in a digital wallet. Whereas when you invest in a Bitcoin miner that's publicly traded, such as HUT.T, we trade on the Toronto Stock Exchange or over the counter in the US, and we trade just like a normal equity. So you can put it in your RSP account or your RESP account, just like you would any other stock. But because what we do as an organization is we mine Bitcoin, so we create new Bitcoin every day, and we also hold a significant amount of Bitcoin on our balance sheet. So our stock moves up when Bitcoin moves up, and therefore it's a nice way to get a proxy to Bitcoin, but as a traditional equity.
Okay, and last question, what are your ESG guidelines or ways you try to practice sustainability?
So we have the benefit of having all of our operations located in Alberta. So we have just over 108 megawatts of maximum capacity between our sites in Medicine Hat and Drumheller. And they take advantage of a mix of natural gas and wind as their power source. And as the province of Alberta continues to make significant investments in their renewable energy program, that is something that we benefit from, an increasing amount of renewable energy in the mix of the energy that we consume as well. And then from a diversity perspective, diversity is absolutely a core tenet as I come into HUT.T, our leadership team, which has been added to quite a bit since I joined on December 1st, shows that diversity within our team, and it's certainly something that you'll continue to see as a priority from HUT.T.
Oh, that's amazing. I can't even tell you how excited I was when I looked you up. I was like, a woman! I get to speak to a woman. Okay.
I know, it's very exciting.
Oh, it's so refreshing. I can't even tell you. Okay, now I just have a really quick rapid fire round. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Tea or coffee?
Coffee in the morning, tea in the evening.
What is the first thing you do in the morning?
Have a cup of coffee and do my yoga.
Oh, that's good. What is your favorite sport to watch?
Ooh, I have to say rugby, with hockey as a close second.
Nice. What is your favorite sport to play?
Oh, golly. I'm not very coordinated. I'm not afraid to admit it. So I'm a runner, but I'm really not a team sport person.
That's a running counts.
Yeah, I'm very uncoordinated.
Favorite book?
Ooh,
I know.
The Bitcoin Standard.
Ooh, I'm gonna write that down. Cat or dog?
Dog.
Value investor or day trader?
Value investor.
Fancy or casual?
Definitely casual, especially in a pandemic. Goodness.
If you had $1,000 to invest, what company would it be if not your own?
Bitcoin.
What was the last movie you watched?
Ooh, Penguin Bloom. I watched it with the kids and my husband this weekend. It was great.
And last but not least, where does Bitcoin close at the end of the year?
Ooh, that's a really tough question.
I know.
Elon surprised us all this morning, and so Bitcoin's at new all-time highs today. And I think we're still in the first inning of institutions moving into Bitcoin in a significant way. So I'm very bullish. I don't want to put a number on it, but I'll say JP Morgan's number was 146. Oh, wow. And I think I'm probably even more aggressive than that.
Nice. Okay, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, and hopefully we get to talk to you again in the future.
Absolutely. Anytime. It was great to be here. Thanks, Maddy.
Thank you so much.